Yes. Do you need us to step back for frame?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
That's spoken like a true filmmaker.
Yes. All right.
Great. So, how excited are you guys that the film is having this kind of big, flashy premiere?
It's
not excited at all.
You know, really.
This is awful. Do you see this down here?
We really wanted the premiere to be more like our last movie, which was like, you know, in our apartment with
kind of a whisper more than like a fanfare thing.
Right.
Yeah, we
It's
pulled
not
up
terrible.
and saw, you know, the movie on the marquee, and we were like, there must be some mistake.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
So, how is the experience different working on, you know, a couple $100,000 budget up to millions of dollars? Did it change it a lot?
It can be very, very different with a big increase in budget, but we tried really hard to manufacture that sense of intimacy that we've always had on our little tiny movies, and we hired all the right people who were there for the right reasons, and at the end of the day we looked at our movie and we're like, oh, this is kind of very similar. It just has some famous people in it, and you know, maybe it looks a little cleaner, but you know, we kind of discovered we're helplessly ourselves, and we love movies about strange, awkward, funny, tragic people, and that's what we're gonna do.
There you go. So, for people who aren't so familiar, explain your style a little bit. You do a lot of improv. You guys work with digital cameras, right?
Yeah, we shoot digitally. We encourage a lot of improvisation, and we shoot full takes for every scene. We don't really do setups. We don't bring the actors to the camera. Basically, they run free, and we work as a documentary crew to capture what happens, and then Mark and I direct them along the way. So, you know, hopefully if we did our job right, you know, what your experience is something that feels and looks very real, and hopefully reminds you of your own life, and, you know, and then if we really did our job, you'll laugh at it too.
Right. What is it like working together as brothers? You guys ever fight on set? Any sparring?
We don't fight. I think people would love to hear that we do. It'd make for more of a juicy you know, story, but making a movie is really hard, and two heads are better than one, and we just kind of need each other, so it just makes it easier.
So you also have a great cast, and I know you guys had John C. Reilly in mind really early on. How did you, why him? What about him appealed to you?
Well, we wanted to do a love story, and we wanted to do it with an unconventional lead character, and you know, we've had our eye on John for 20 years. I mean, the guy is amazing, and we knew that there was so much more to him than the characters he had been playing, and you know, so we went out to him, and we were like, you know, as we were writing the script, actually, every time we imagined the scenes, it was so much better when we had John in mind.
He's over there.
It got funnier. There he is.
Yeah.
It got funnier. It got more emotional. It got more awkward. All the things sort of got better when John was in mind. So, I mean, there was literally a point where we figured out, like, we're probably not going to make this movie if John doesn't do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thanks so much. Enjoy the night.
Thank you.